What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Divine Dialogue with your boy Uncle DJ. As y'all can see, I'm back in Dallas. It has been a eventful Thanksgiving. I hope you guys all had a great Thanksgiving holiday, spending time with the loved ones and all that good shit. But I'm back, and we're gonna do it all over again for Christmas. Why not? But I really hope y'all had a great holiday. I hope y'all listen to understand and comprehend instead of crashing out. Because I really didn't crash out this holiday. I really didn't. I was on my best behavior the whole holiday. Honestly, I've been on my best behavior for a good little bit. I ain't really showed out for real. Like, I be tempted to, but I ain't showed out. I ain't had to cut up in a minute, so you know, I guess this healing shit is working for me or whatever the case may be. But I want to see what's going on in the collective because I really haven't had a chance to tap into y'all's energy for real. I've been goddamn traveling, as y'all can see. I've been being Uncle DJ, so. But of course, make sure y'all go ahead and get y'all drinks for my divine dolls and dogs. Make sure y'all got y'all drink. I got mine today. That here. I got mine. Hope you got yours. Because we finna get into it. I gotta do a couple reads today because I've been missing. I was traveling, y'all. I had so much fun on the West Coast. Like, y'all got to get out and travel, dog. I swear, bro. Like, it just changes your whole perspective, like, on everything. Like, just go travel, honestly. Just go travel. So, let's see what's going on with the collective. Let's see what's going on with your peoples near and far away, whether it's family, friends, foes, hoes. Y'all already know how it go. We're gonna tap in and see what these mangy hoes want to say to y'all today. Don't want to say in person because, you know, him downstairs is watching or listening, whatever the case may be. So it's like, you know, we're gonna get into some things today because I feel like it's been a minute. It's been a minute. So let's just tap into it. Let's just go ahead and tap in. Let's see what's going on. Let's just see what's going on. All right. Let's see. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Okay. I wish I had treated you better. Duh. I don't react when people mention you. I don't. I'm starting to understand our connection. Oh, short but shouty. Short but shouty. You and I were too young. Okay. My life is not as together as it seems. We knew that. I know I was a distraction from your pain. I want to be more than friends. All right, so let's tap into this real quick. Let me get one more. I look for you everywhere. All right, so right now I see somebody is reminiscing real heavy. They're in heavy contemplation about you from what it seems like. Because they stay awake thinking about you. They wish they had treated you better. It seemed like y'all spirit team putting belt ass around their bitch. Like, that what it seemed like. I don't react when people mention you. I'm starting to understand our connection. You and I were too young. I look for you everywhere. You and I were too young. You know, Aaliyah once said, age ain't nothing but a number. For it now ain't nothing but a thing. This loving I have for you, it would never change. That's the song that I'm channeling from these hidden messages right here. My life is not as together as it seems. We already know that. Because we already knew that when you played us, you know what I'm saying? When you played the collective, it was very much so, you know, you gave this facade that, you know, you had your shit together when in actuality you really didn't. So we know how that go. I know I was a distraction from your pain. I think collective, you were in the process of healing yourself, and this person came in the midst of that healing to distract you from that healing that you were doing, distract you from, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we get caught up in, you know, feeling another vibe in a way, trying to kind of immerse ourselves in some new energy in a way that distracts us. You know, we don't really take the time. I know for me, I'm gonna use me for an example. I know I didn't, not as much as I do now. Like now, I don't care to really like accept no offers. Like I really don't. We could kick it, we could kick it, but I'm not. Like I know how to separate the two a little bit better now. I want to be more than friends. What, you want to be cousins, bitch? Like what you talking about? So, you want to be more than friends? You want to be cousins? Like what you? Fuck out my face. But no, this is very much a reminiscent energy. I can see someone that's in their 8 of Swords mindset, mental entrapment. Someone is doing some heavy contemplation about you. It kind of gets 4 of Swords too. Because it's heavy regret. Like, I feel like they're in heavy regret about how things ended between you and them and how, you know, they now understand the connection in a better sense to whereas before. Wait a minute. So if you understand it now while I'm gone, why didn't you take the time to get to understand it when I was with you? That's what I don't understand. Like, if you have questions, never mind. I got to remember who I was talking about, who I was talking to. Unconditional love. I mean, it's right here. My heart is free from resentment towards others. I open the eyes of my heart and discover the light and beauty in every being. I'm aware that suffering can cause distress and hurt in people. I see the pure in child and everyone and practice forgiveness. All right. Because I was one, you know, I'm still that type of person. I still am going to give unconditional love. Even though I've been hurt before, you know, we've all been hurt. I think that you should still get that unconditional love because, you know, that's what makes you you. You know what I'm saying? So don't allow yourself to change for somebody else. Like, don't change. Play Don't Change by Music Soul Child. You know what I'm saying? Belief. I believe in myself, the beauty of life, and the goodness of God. Thus, I have the power to fulfill my dreams. The will of Almighty supports me. My life is showered in divine light, and my heart opens to the power of the universe. I definitely believe that. I definitely believe that for sure. Because the thing is, you're in the image of Him, in a sense, in spirit. And I don't want this to seem like, you know, to become like a whole, like, church service or anything like that, because the powers that be, whoever you know, subscribe to is who you subscribe to. But I know my big G upstairs, like, he ain't never left me nor forsake me. So I know that the powers that be and the support that I have comes from them. From Big G, my guardian angels, my grandma, my great grandfather, my great grandmother, like mama, papa. Like, I know I have heavy protection. Like, to the point to where motherfuckers wanna stop my shine. Divine light. Didn't I just say stop my divine light? I am an expression of love, and I shine like the sun. My inner light is my strength and my treasure. My intuition guides me to discover the wonder and goodness of who I am. Because I didn't know what was that. Yeah. This right here is Leo energy down. Sorry. I mean, fire energy, sun. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm like biased, but I mean, so unconditional love, the belief, and divine light. Continue to, you know, give that unconditional love. Have the belief that things are going to continuously, you know, move in your favor at all times. You know, if you know that you serve an almighty healer, then it's no reason for you to ever doubt that, you know. And then always make sure that you are moving in a light that is divine enough to make sure that you are always celebrated, because it's that your light that irritates their demons. That's the whole reason why we have the karmics versus the divine. Like, that's why we have people who have targets on our back for absolutely no reason. It's because we can do these things and we can take accountability for our actions, acknowledge the role and the part that we play, as well as apologize with the resolve. You know what I'm saying? And we put this shit in their face every single time. The answer is no. It's not the right time. So if you think that this is a time to, for me, it's not a time to reconcile. That's why I'm not in the business of reconciling with near hoe. I don't give a fuck who you is. No, the answer is no. Like, I don't want to reconcile with you. I don't want to kick it with you, skate with you, nothing, player. Give it time. Everything in divine time and let things flow. Right here, divine light, divine time. Let it flow. Let the light shine. Let everything move and go as it please. Let it flow like water. Literally. Communicate. Compromise, forgive, work it out. Alright, fine. You know, communication is key. And that's one thing I could say that it kind of bothers me with that, because it's like, if you communicated, if y'all had effectively communicated, why are you just now understanding our connection? Like, that's, never mind. Because I was gonna say something very, very mean, and I had to remember who's watching my channel and who be scoping the scene. But then again, this is my motherfucking channel, right? And I'm gonna pop my shit because this is my motherfucking channel, right? All right, cool. So, because if you didn't do what you did, then we wouldn't be... Okay, so if you ever have to question something, just ask. Why would you sit up here and assume and make an ass out of yourself and jump to conclusions when you could just ask and have the answers right then and there? And if you just so happen to question that, then we can sit down and we can talk about it. Or, you know, I'm not in the business of trying to make you believe it, but whatever you see fit for it, then, you know what I'm saying, you do that. But the answer's no. The answer's no. Emperor on the first go round, King of Cups. All right. We got the 8 of Wands. So we got some rapid change around this bitch. Queen of Wands. So we got the Queen. All right, we got the 7 of Cups, the Razzle Dazzle. It's all right. The Lovers is out here. This is definitely a love reading. And we have the 3 of Swords. All right. All right, all right. Let's see what's going on over here. We got the King of Swords. And we have Death. All right. Move y'all over here so I can think about what the fuck going on right here. Alright, so guys, gals, my dogs, my dollies, let's take a sip of our drinks real quick so we can digest what Spirit wants us to know now that we done tapped into the tarot. Cause ooh. Alright. The Emperor, King of Cups, 8 of Wands, Queen of Wands, 7 of Cups, the Lovers, 3 of Swords, King of Swords, Death. All right. So we have Emperor, Empress energy out here. Divine feminine masculinity is out here. King of Cups, someone that is abundant with the emotions. Maybe have an emotional awakening that must have happened that caused you to let this connection die out and move on, or whatever the case may be. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because we got the 8 of Wands here, which symbolizes rapid change, which symbolizes that there's some growth. There's something going on within the flow of things, because it has the Queen of Wands is here. The Queen of Wands is like a fire energy, which is someone who is very, you know, she's radiant. You know, she's much of a leader. She also has an authoritative side, but she can be witty sometimes too. You kind of have to, you know, we got the 7 of Cups here, so it looks like you have options because we have the Lovers here too. And this comes after heartbreak, and you standing in your King of Swords, which caused the death, to the powers opposing this. This is what I'm getting out of this. Yeah. You're standing in your Emperor, Empress. You're sitting on your throne. And you're allowing things to change. Give it time. You're allowing things to change in divine time, actually. And you're just sitting and you are patiently waiting, but at the same time, it's like you ain't got no worries, if that makes sense. Especially with this Queen of Wands, because you have options and you already know that you serve an Almighty. And you already know that things are going to progress into fruition for you. The things that you've manifested is going to work out for you. That's why you're sitting on your throne. That's why you're balancing out your emotions, because you know that there's rapid change that's coming on. I think that now that we're out of this Mercury retrograde and things are starting to happen for us, we got this full moon coming up on the 4th. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. And you got options. You got hella options. You got hella options. And options in love, options in, finances. I feel like your ships are coming in finally. That's what I'm getting from that. The ships is coming in, and now that you're focusing on yourself and you're balancing out your emotions and things like that, you're going to have love come in. And this is after heartbreak, heartache, betrayal. This is after all of this. Like, you had to do some deep-rooted healing. Like, we keep saying it all over and over. Like, myself, other tarot readers, like, we keep saying it. Like, the collective has done some fucking healing, bro. Like, it looks really good on everybody. You know what I'm saying? King of Swords is here. You set your boundaries. You got your requirements, your standards high, and cause things to end. You cause some ego deaths. You cause some things to end. Cycles to end. Things that no longer serve you are no longer in position. You know what I'm saying? Definitely with the World card here at the bottom of the deck. Cycles have closed out. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Things have closed out. And you've moved on. You moved on to calmer waters. And you're allowing this change. You're allowing this change to come in and bring you that renewal of unconditional love that needs to come in for you. Page of Wands. Okay. 5 of Cups. 5 of Swords. 2 of Pentacles. You must have some haters. You got some people upset. You got some people upset, and that left them in sorrow and disappointment because you didn't want to compete. You didn't want to play around. You didn't want to play around with the low vibrational kids anymore because you had adapted and you knew how to balance that high vibration, your energy, versus that low vibration energy. You're learning how to balance that, and you're learning how to balance that belief of things are going to work out in my favor. Like you tapped into your spiritual bank. I feel like you got to rank up though. You had to. You had to rank up somehow. Like the way that these cards then felt, like there was some turmoil. Heartache, heartbreak. Thank you. Disappointments. Rapid change came. Death came. Things ended. Cycles ended. Friendships ended. Relationships ended. And you're juggling now. You're juggling relationships that are worth juggling. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to put yourself in no competition that don't make sense. Like, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm getting right now. Like, collective you, bitch. All right now. That's good. I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you. You putting that shit on. And you put it in their face. Like, that healing looks good on you, bro. Sis, ma'am, missus. Yeah. I like that. I like that energy. I like that. It's good. It's good. You had a spiritual rank up. I'm telling you, you had to have had a spiritual rank up. Had to. It left people in disappointment. It left folks in despair. Yeah. It definitely left people in heartbreak. The same heartbreak that they wanted to bestow onto you. You then in return gave it to them because you didn't want to compete for them. Because why would I compete for somebody that can't even read? What? Why would I compete with somebody who can't even amount to the man or woman that I'm seeking? Like, I'm in my king. That heartbreak caused you to get into your King of Swords, which caused the ego death. Okay, so this is how I'm reading this in different scenarios. Work with me, okay? You needed to heal through that heartbreak because you didn't pay attention to your intuition when it first gave when the signs were there. So you had to go through that heartbreak, but that heartbreak made you a monster, and now you're in that King of Swords. And it caused the ego death for that person that tried to put you in that three of Swords energy, and now they're juggling. They're juggling, you're juggling. Y'all both juggling right now, but your juggling is in a positive way. Their juggling is in a way that, you know, fits them, however they see fit. You know what I'm saying? Because of this competition that they wanted you to be in, and because you walked away. Because you walking away, you see those two people walking away and left them looking stupid right here because they wanted you to chase after them. They wanted to play sword game. You left them there, and now they by themselves. They by their alone. They got some depression going on. They got some sorrow. They're in grief. They're in loss right now. Because in a way you were in this space too, but you had grabbed those two cups that's behind you. And you said, all right, bitch, I'm going to get into my balance. I'm going to get back into my temperance. And that's what caused you to get into your King of Swords right here. Yeah. So what they bestowed onto you, you cast judgment and didn't even realize that you had the powers that be to cast judgment. You cast judgment and now they are sitting in this five of cups. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Looking like a damn page. All right, I like it. I like that energy read. All right, that's good. We ain't even, see what I'm saying? We in and out today. We ain't even had to do too much. We was in and out, and I like that. I like that. All right, cool. I'm gonna get y'all another one in because I'm feeling it, and I deserve. I owe y'all because I had to do some vacation time, so I'm going to get y'all another one in so we can kind of see what's going on. But I like this. I like this energy right here. Closing shit out. I know that right. We're closing shit out around that bitch. I like it. All right, y'all. I'm going to let y'all get another drink because I got to refill my drink. Go ahead and get y'all other drink. Get y'all friends together. Call that hoe up and tell her she need to get up in here before the next read so we can get up into things, all right? Call that bald head hoe. I don't know why she ducking the smoke. She wasn't ducking that smoke when she was out here razzling and dazzling out here with what's the name? Up in here talking about something. I wish I had treated you better. No. Don't work like that. Alright, y'all. One day, someday, today, y'all gonna learn to listen to Uncle DJ. Call that bald headed hoe up and tell her to get up in here. I'm gonna see y'all in the next read, alright? Bye.